Good morning. As we begin this celebration of our graduates, let us take a quiet moment to take a deep breath and reflect on what we are each grateful for. For goals that have been met and for goals that we are still working to achieve. For the gifts of intellect, curiosity, perseverance, and resilience. For our teachers and mentors who not only demand but draw out the best of their students. For family and for friends whose support and guidance raise us up when we are down and elevate us up even further when we achieve. For the mission and values of Landmark College, which serves as a common bond between us all. As we move forward from this moment, we ask for blessings over our graduates, that their path may always be bright and their work always be successful in making our world a better place for everyone. This is our celebration. It's now my honor to introduce to you Dr. Peter Eden, President of Landmark College.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Michael. How's everyone doing? Yeah? Doing good? You all right? Nervous? No? Okay, good. I want to thank, I thank facilities for helping set up all of the tents in the stage, in the entire campus, and all the hard work facilities does to make this place look beautiful. Thank you. And also, Tiffany, Tricia, all the others involved in graduation. It starts months earlier. A ton of work goes into it, and thank you for that. Thank you to members of the Board of Trustees. Thank you to parents, families who are here, faculty and staff, world-class faculty and staff. Thank you for all you do. Quote here from, well, I heard it from Paul LeBlanc, who is the outgoing president of SNHU. Educating an undergraduate student is a collective, not an individual enterprise. I wrote that down 10 years ago because it's so true. We all had a hand in helping these college students. So thank you for everything you've done to help them achieve what they've achieved today, which is graduate from college. Now, these young individuals, they've discovered what they've probably always known about. Maybe it's been hidden. They've discovered that they have what it takes, of course, to graduate from college. We've discovered things in them as well, and there was something this year, we called it the Looped In campaign, where we asked the students what's important to them, what are their priorities. We needed to know from the students. Number one was academic programs. Second most important priority, opportunities for social engagement. And that's relevant for a couple of things I want to say later on. So in terms of the academic programming and their success today, it has been said, what is the job that people expect college to do? And the usual response is to get me prepared for a career and a job. So, you've done that. You've done the work to get ready for professional success. And it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy because this population, they call it Generation P for pandemic. Is that right, Michael Luciani? Generation P. Not only are they college students and there are never-ending conflicts and diversions and commitments and conflicting interests, they're not cut off from the outside world. The ubiquitousness of the news. On top of all of those other stressors, they have the news of the world, whether real or amplified or distorted or whatever, and it's mostly negative and troubling. So they have these challenges as college students, and then they see what's happening in the world. Another quote, Herbert Simon, "A wealth of information creates a poverty of attention." So I wonder with this deluge of information, whether we are paying attention to the right things. They're facing this, and along with the possible and probably likely unfairness and discrimination, maybe stigma, certainly suboptimal educational environments that they faced as neurodivergent individuals. On top of all of these things, they were dragged through COVID. Someone said to me once that they had heard that this population of students, because of COVID, they arrived at college feeling unsafe and they leave protesting. And it said that Generation P distrusts authority. Most generations distrust authority, I think. Okay? Let me tell you that. All right? So, you're smart, you're college graduates, don't ever believe a single simple story, okay? It's too convenient. And I am, those who know me, I'm a cynic. I can be very cynical, and I'm going to tell you something. There are a lot of bad people in this world. But I really believe fundamentally that human beings are good. I believe that they are good. I don't think we would have evolved and survived for this long as a species if we were not fundamentally good. Please remember that. Keep an open mind. People are fundamentally good, even authority figures. Your interest in social engagement means that you want to work with others and talk with others. This is a very, very good thing. Because you need to. You need to talk with others and know what their views are. It's the only way we're going to understand each other. Now, in terms of understanding each other, we've learned a lot from these students. I have a list of a few things. We've learned that safety, however measured, is extremely important to them. Transparency in the decisions you make are very important to this generation. Honesty. We've also learned from them that change is inevitable. We've learned that they are just like every generation, but they're also unlike every generation. And we've learned that we think we know what they want, but we also have to discover that by asking them. Hopefully, they learned a lot from us, among them, knowledge, that there are ways to persevere and you should never give up. We hope that they learned that also change is inevitable. They learned the importance of patience and support, which we provided, and hopefully they pass on and they help others. I hope they learned that dialogue and discussion is the most important thing before judging someone. And I hope that they learned from us that you have to work to discover things. You have to work to discover things about yourself. You have to work to discover things about others. We live in a highly interrelated, interconnected world where things change constantly. You've all experienced radical change in your lives during your college period. Yet you persevered. You are college graduates. But that's not what makes you fundamentally good. Goodness is innate. Yet the goodness sometimes needs to be discovered. You have people sitting next to you, college graduates, who may have vastly differing views from you. That person is almost certainly good. You need to talk with that person. You need to accept that they have differing views. And when you do, you'll discover that they are good, and they're probably a lot like you. Congratulations to this amazing group of college graduates. Thank you.
The Landmark College Community Service Award is given to a student or students who unselfishly give of themselves to the activities of Landmark College or the greater area community. Today, I am honored to present this award to two students. Our first recipient is Eden Kaiser. Eden, you've inspired the Landmark community by all that you do in support of the college and your peers. So it's no surprise that just a few weeks ago you were recently awarded the Unsung Hero Award at the Student Leadership Awards ceremony. You've served as the station manager of WLMC, the director of operations of Voices Magazine, a member of the LC Voices Advisory Board. You've been the coordinator of the Arcade Club and chapter president of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. The pursuit of your passions has led to important and significant outlets for students on campus, and your work will have a lasting effect on the college and the student experience. Thank you, Eden. Congratulations. Our second recipient is Justin St. Martin. Justin, in addition to being an excellent student in the classroom and a three-sport athlete, soccer, baseball, basketball, and esports, you also need to be recognized for the work you do to keep our campus and our town safe. As a dedicated volunteer and member of the Putney Fire Department, you and your colleagues take the responsibility to run towards danger for the sake of others and help people at some of the scariest times of their lives. You've done this quietly and consistently during your time at Landmark, and we can't thank you enough for your service and your dedication. Congratulations, Justin. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Carrie College, Vice President for Academic Affairs.
The Academic Dean's Awards are given to students who have demonstrated qualities that define academic success at Landmark College: hard work, a serious approach to learning, intellectual development, and measurable achievement, such as grades. This year, we identified two students who distinguished themselves and were selected as worthy recipients of this recognition. I'll first present the Associate Degree Dean's Award to a student earning her associate degree. Will Penny Weiser please come forward? This student, with a nearly perfect grade point average, has not only excelled in her coursework, but has also had a positive impact on the campus community through leadership and compassion. Faculty have commented on what a pleasure it's been to have her in class, noting her breadth of skills and diligence in activities and assignments. They commend her for her grasp of subject matter across courses and meaningful participation in classroom discussions. As she prepares to head to Colorado to study astrophysics, it is my honor to present the Dean's Award to Penny Weiser. Next, I will present the second award to a student earning his baccalaureate degree and who is graduating with a perfect GPA. Will Alexander Larson please come forward? This student's consistent and meaningful engagement in all aspects of his courses demonstrates an advanced understanding of concepts and topics. Whether through his insightful contributions to classroom discussions or flexibility in taking on unexpected responsibilities in his multiple internships, his faculty appreciate his positive presence in the classroom and beyond. His commitment to learning will serve him well as he prepares to attend graduate school. It is my honor to present Alex Larson with the Dean's Award. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Vice President for Neurodiversity, Research and Innovation, Dr. Adam Layler.
Like a treasure trove down there. So good morning, everyone, and congratulate. Oh, what a great audience. And most importantly, not that you're not important, congratulations, graduates. Yes, let's clap for that one too. The Landmark College Undergraduate Student Research Award is presented to one or more graduating students each semester at commencement. Eligibility is based on active engagement in a research project under the supervision of a faculty and/or staff member for at least one semester or intersession term. Research-based projects can be from any discipline, and awardees are determined by an interdisciplinary committee of faculty, staff, and administrators who review applications and nominations for the award. This commencement, we are recognizing 2 graduates. The first recipient of the Landmark College Undergraduate Research Award is Zoe Fail. Zoe has been actively engaged in research at Landmark College since fall 2021. In that time, Zoe has worked on 3 separate research projects. The first project was engaged in as part of the Landmark College Institute for Research and Training Mentorship Program. For this project, Zoe and 2 other student researchers explored the impact of collegiate COVID-19 policies on neurodivergent students. The second project, inspired by her work creating the Forever Family Club, was a thematic analysis of the college transition experiences of neurodivergent students with foster care and adoption identities. For this work, Zoe was invited to co-present at a conference of the National Association of Student Personnel Administrators. Currently, Zoe is serving as a research assistant, conducting quantitative analyses for a project focused on college and university neurodiversity cultural centers. Pretty impressive stuff. Please join me in congratulating Zoe. The second recipient of the Landmark College Undergraduate Research Award is Dylan Sullivan. Dylan has been very engaged in biochemistry research at Landmark College. With experience working as a research assistant to Landmark College's Dr. Kristen Monroe, assistant professor of chemistry, Dylan was invited by the University of Vermont's Dr. Robert Handel to work in his biochemistry lab during the summer. The research he engaged in compared the, and I'm going to try for this one, compared the cellulose and containing enzyme thyroreduxin reductase, and I butchered that, found in mice to that found in humans. Dylan was also highly engaged in the National Science Foundation funded project AIE STEM Plus. As part of this project, Dylan co-authored several manuscripts, one of which as first author, focused on neurodivergent college student perspectives on STEM belonging. These manuscripts are currently undergoing peer review by a highly reputable research journal. Wow. So please join me in congratulating Dylan. It is now my pleasure to welcome back to the podium President Eden.
All right, Charles Drake Award. The Charles Drake Award is awarded to a student who has inspired the Landmark College community by their qualities. The student's not a quitter, but rather one who lives in the tradition of Dr. Charles Drake, whose lifetime of vision and courage helped to found this very college. This is a student who gives 100%, who goes the extra mile, who perseveres in the pursuit of goals. This student helps the rest of us realize that we have more resources to draw upon than we may think. Helps us keep going when we feel discouraged. We have 2 recipients. I'm going to call them up one at a time. First recipient of the Charles Drake Award, Guinevere Downey. You got it. You got it. Totally. If I could get a pen here. All right, Guinevere. I'll keep it brief. You're smart, you're talented, you're respectful, you're always learning, you're courageous, you are a role model. Congratulations. You're all set. You can have a seat. Let's go. All right. The second recipient of the Charles Drake Award, Gus McGee. Yeah. All right, Gus. Last night, Gus, I've known you for years. Last night I called you Pat by mistake because I mistook you for Patrick McKenna. Why? You look like him. You're obsessed with baseball. You're unbelievably good at baseball. I only had 2 light beers, so it wasn't that. Okay, so I apologize because we know each other really, really well. But Gus, what I love about you is you're so sensitive. You're so aware of your feelings. You're not afraid to show it. You're also strong. You're really in tune with who you are, your strengths and some of the weaknesses you're working on. Thank you. You have many more strengths and weaknesses, Gus, and we think you're terrific. Congratulations. All right. So next is the President's Award. This award is given to the student who has best exemplified the principles we believe in here at LC. This student's talented, energetic, meets difficulties head-on, works hard, and is dedicated to studies. On the other hand, this student also finds time to contribute to the well-being of other persons and to the life of the Landmark College community as a whole. President's Award, Sabrina Cohn. All right, so Sabrina Cohn, you know, your talents, they transcend your world-class singing voice, okay, Sabrina? That's how most of us know you. But you're also an unbelievably good student, tremendously mature, always wants to get better, believe in Landmark College and everything that we've helped you achieve, and you're really, really going places. We know that. You are a complete human being, Sabrina, not just a world-class singer. Congratulations. All right, we got something which was given to us yesterday, right, Tiffany? Tiff? Yeah, yes. And it's wonderful. So use this opportunity. There are 3 students who served the Putney community by volunteering at the Putney Fire Department. Their collective service totals over 7 years. We are incredibly proud of their work, and we're just going to honor them today. These plaques came from the town? Yeah. All right, first one. Justin St. Martin. It says, the town of Putney appreciates your commitment, your committed and dedicated service to the Putney Fire Department and to the community 21 to 24. Nice job. All right, good. You're all set. All right. The next one, recognized by the town of Putney and by the college, Devin McHale. All right. 23-24, Kayla Patterson. There you go. Thank you for that. Okay, now we're ready. Dr. Kellich will come up here and start to confer the degrees.
So before I get started, I just want to take one moment to acknowledge a milestone moment for Landmark College. It's not too often that colleges get to experience like a true milestone accomplishment. We spend a lot of time at Landmark talking about how we can better support neurodivergent students, not only at our campus, but also beyond. And a few years ago, some of our inspiring, creative, dedicated folks thought, we can extend this beyond the walls of the campus setting, beyond the Putney campus. And we launched LC Online. And today, we weren't sure, right? Do you know, is it going to be successful? Will we be able to support students we tried to recreate the entire Landmark experience, but they do this from their home settings. And today we are celebrating 2 of our graduates are from our LC Online platform. So these are students who persevered through their degree while learning from home. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. There is among this first group of students, which we'll notice them as they walk across the stage, but also just wanted to say congratulations to Landmark. This happened before my arrival on making this happen and bringing the Landmark experience beyond the Putney campus. So now we'll get started. So upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in General Studies. Blue Backs.
I do have a speech, actually. Hang on. Being first means that I kind of have a leg up on this, and that's the only mention I'm going to make on my leg. Otherwise, I will say, just quickly for the people in the back, there's an auction for my prosthetic. Bidding starts at $5,000. You put your things down. Put your things down. Okay. Okay. If you had told me 3 years ago that I was actually going to graduate college and move into the career that I fully wanted, I wouldn't have believed you. I never really liked school growing up. I never liked being a student. And in full honesty, I never saw college as an opportunity for me. And yet, here I am, through winding roads and a journey that has been so chaotic, I cannot even begin to start talking about it here. I've made it. And the people I have to thank for that are easily my family over there who have supported me throughout everything. My friends over there, you guys are my family. You guys know me very well. You put me through everything. You enable my wacky behavior. My advisor, Mira, for constantly having to deal with me going, maybe I'll graduate this semester, and then the next year going, I think I'll go next year. Res Life for giving me one of the best jobs I've ever had in my life. CDI, you guys are my true family. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you. And I will not play guitar for once at a public event. So thank you all.
David Bodie.
So I've been thinking, and I don't know if I'm going to go and just read this whole thing, but I'm just going to say thank you to all who have attended. Thank you for WLMC, the radio. I've decided to go into radio when I get my job, and hopefully I can make it work, but I have a guy who's helping me, so hopefully that works. Thank you to my grandmothers and to everyone who couldn't make it, but especially my friend Ellen, who is on campus, but she's back in her room, so she's doing well, but she couldn't make it. So here's a quote by the American poet E.E. Cummings. "It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Once a shark, always a Landmark College shark. Go Sharks." Thank you.
Amina Davis.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm working on my public speech, so bear with me. But I would first like to start out by thanking my family and friends for being here and supporting me. I would also like to thank my teachers and Mark Thurman for helping me through this journey in college. Landmark College has taught me how to figure out a learning style that works best for me, gather and comprehend information, how to push through hard work, and find connections, whether that be through friendships and or career. Although the past learning was a bit foggy, Landmark has made it clear for me. Being here shows me that I can accomplish great things and even greater things in life. For my future goal, I would like to have, no, sorry, okay. For my future goal is to get a bachelor's degree and in science. What would I like to say for the future graduates is that would be coming in, would be to accomplish something, would be to go from I'm bad at this to I'm working on this.
Jacob Dell.
Hi, everyone. This may take a few moments, so just bear with me, please. So, 4 years ago, I graduated in the year of COVID, and when I found out that my senior year was shut down for the remainder of the year, I cannot tell you guys how devastated I was. I was crying my eyes out, literally, for about a month. And when I had my graduation, I had to do it as a drive-through in my car, and we had to watch it from a big screen. After that, I was in a program at another college in Connecticut, and I figured I wanted some more because it wasn't giving me enough, so that's why I came here, to be with people who are a lot like me. And let me just tell you, the first semester I was here, I didn't feel like I had any belonging. I didn't know anyone. I almost felt like I wanted to leave. But as the time came on, I started to make so many connections with people. I got two friends, J-Man and Sam, right there, who have always energetic into video games, and then I've always been so active, and I've always loved joining the outdoor fitness stuff. And yeah, and I just want to take a moment to just thank everybody who got me to this moment. I got my family right here. They've always been so supportive of me. Anytime I was down here, all my friends who've always given me the love and support that I have, that they've given to me and have guided me. I also want to thank, I don't know if she's here, but my academic advisor who's always supported me every single step of the way. And yeah, I just also want to thank all of you for being here. You guys are all amazing people. You always have super special place in my hearts. And I just want to say, yeah, thank you, Landmark College. And also, stay cool, everybody. I wish you all very good luck in the future. And thank you for everyone who's gotten to me here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
David Jennerson. James Mangan, inaugural graduate of LC Online.
I have been profoundly anxious the entire time I have been studying for all my tests, and to get this now still makes me anxious. Thank you.
Alexander Mortarelli.
So, I never done a college speech in my life, but I know it's 2 pages long, but I'm gonna try to read through it as possible as I can. As a young child, growing up in Eastern Long Island, New York, I've always wondered what college I wanted to go to after I finished high school. Usually, my first choice was Boston University. Over time, I was fixated on BU until in 2015, when I was a teenager attending high school, my mom showed me a campus tour brochure with the name Landmark College. At first, I never heard of the name before, but she told me it's a place where people with neurological differences can learn differently, and she said it would be a perfect place for me to attend. In April 2015, my mom and I toured the campus of Landmark College. I remember we went through every building and dorm out throughout the campus. My love for this college shot up immediately. I was taken away by the scenic settings and the location of the campus. My favorite part of the tour was the view of the southern hills on the top of the campus. After my mom and I finished the tour, my fixations of attending Boston University were gone, and I knew from my heart and soul that I wanted to go to this college. Although I didn't go immediately after high school, the moment was just not in the right time yet. After I had attended one community college and one private university in Nassau County, my life changed when after a period of no chances, I got my second and official acceptance letter, and I finally went to the place where I had a mission, and that was to learn differently and do everything I had to do to graduate. When I transferred from Adelphi University to Landmark, I didn't have a large number of friends or acquaintances, but over the time when I got to know the people in my classes and the students at the social table, that number raised up to 17 acquaintances and one best friend who he and I have been good friends ever since I transferred to Landmark. While my tasks at Landmark wasn't always about friends, it was about my education. When I hear about Landmark students being sharks, to me, the term of being a Landmark College shark is about a force of fierce that bites their way through solid barriers that don't want to be penetrated or broken. For my whole entire presence here at Landmark, I've shown multiple teachers that throughout my challenges and distractions, I've been my way through to where I am right now. As I stand here on stage, I want to reflect on the people that kept me going through my challenges and difficulties. Let me start off with my academic advisor, Heather Stinson. Heather has been my reason for breaking through my challenges. Her kind attitude and advices have helped me so much that I have made my credits of graduation. She and I have had a bond that grew fast, and I'm glad that I was selected to work with her. We've had special conversations of our personal lives and how I was doing in my classes. She is the kindest spirit to guide me where I'm at, and I am forever grateful that she gave me the power to improve and leave all my distractions behind. I owe her my gratitude, and she will be forever my heavenly helper. Of course, there's another person that I want to thank, and that's the campus therapist, Jeff Hawkinson. Jeff and I have been working together ever since I transferred to Landmark. He has been the best listener to my emotions and my life stories. He has always listened to my struggles and how I showed my resilience to my challenges and my past life. He and I have shared a close bond over the semesters, and he will always have faith in me for breaking through my challenges, and he has always rooted for me to chase my dream and hobbies and passions. I am forever thankful for his kind spirit and generosity, and he will always be the best person to lend a helping hand. To all of the teachers who I worked with at Landmark College, you have seen me grown from a nervous student to a constant participant. I have told some of you that I didn't come to your classrooms to disrespect your environments or your policies. You have all watched me ask a question that I tend to be direct on the topic, and you have seen me all improve on the assignments that were challenging to me at first. But with the advices that you gave me, such as go to the Drake Center or use the office hours, I can't thank you all enough for giving me the strength to get to where I'm at. I will miss all your kind attitudes and your support, and I hope to visit you all in the near future. There is one person that I want to thank who made all this possible, and that is Brian Murphy, who is the Director of Admissions. Brian was the main reason why I ended up at Landmark. He and my mom had a phone call about the new programs that the college was offering, and he told me that my mom that they would be perfect for me to try. Without Brian's help, I wouldn't be here at all. I told Brian about using my dedication to my academic performance and how I plan to conquer the challenges that lay ahead of me. I am forever grateful for Brian's help to bring me here, and he will forever be the person that made my dream of attending Landmark College come true. To the staff and faculty at Landmark College, thank you for being so kind to me and giving me a smile when I would see some of you and have a small conversation with you. And to the class of 2024, getting to know some of you has been the highlight of my life. The laughs and conversations that we had, there's not a day that goes by where I will meet, in the future we will meet again. We've come a long way, and now the moment is upon us. Let's take the time to look back at how the strength of our learning difficulty with our neurological disorders helped us break through. Remember, we are not just people with neurological behaviors. We are people that learn in ways that make us very advanced. I hope that we all reflect on the moments and memories that led us to be here, and I hope you all know why a Landmark Shark changed us all and me forever. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Kevin Maxime, Phi Theta Kappa.
I just want to say I'm very grateful for everything I accomplished. I'm thankful for my family who is over there, and social paramedics, my professor, all my professors, my advisor, and my friends. Thank you for everything.
Anthony McKinney.
I'd like to say thank you to my family for supporting me, and thank you to my instructors and my advisor for helping me get here too.
Apollo Miller, Phi Theta Kappa. Molly Perlmutter.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to share a story of resilience, gratitude, and hope. From the earliest days of my life, I faced extremely challenging medical conditions and various diagnoses. However, thanks to the unwavering advocacy of my parents, I had the opportunity to attend learning prep school throughout my elementary, middle, and high school years. My mother, Annette, was the driving force behind ensuring my success from the moment I entered this world. Her tireless dedication and boundless love laid the foundation of the journey who I am today. While my mother is no longer physically with us, her spirit continues to guide me, especially during my time at Landmark College. Alongside her, my father has been a constant source of support, helping me not as a student, but also as I navigate the complexities of becoming a young adult. My journey through Landmark College has been transformative. The professors, support personnel, and social pragmatic advocacies has been instrumental in my growth and development. Among them, I must express special greatness to Professor Kim Coleman, whose inspiration has been a guiding light on my path. As we graduates move forward, our paths diverge, taking us into new and exciting directions. Yet, as we embark on these individual journeys, I hope that we can carry the fond memories of our time here spent at Landmark. It is these memories that have shaped us, bonded us, and prepared us for the challenges that lie ahead. To Landmark College, I extend my deepest gratitude. You have not only provided me with an education, but have also played an integral role in shaping the person I've become. Thank you.
Matthias Robson.
I want to say this is my first time, my first graduation at Landmark College, but I am really proud to begin my associate's degree, and I want to thank my family and my friends for helping me get there, and even the late Jamie Sheffield and Scott Shadler. They have helped me out a lot, and I want you all to know that my time at Landmark is far from over, because where one part of the journey ends, the next one will begin. Thank you.
Shylin Stanford.
So I wasn't planning on doing a speech, but I thought of some words to say. I want to thank my mom, Bruce, and my dad, which I hope you're watching. And I also want to thank all the great friends I've met. Thank you.
Josh Steinberg, Phi Theta Kappa.
I just want to say thank you to all the people at Landmark College for teaching and helping me over the years and making me who I am today. Thank you.
Elias Berry.
I've got to pull it up, hold on. When people told me that your first 2 years of college would be crazy, I didn't think it meant 6 of my friends passing, thousands in car repairs, especially when tax returns came in, and half the things I once knew before college turning on their heads to be what was going to happen. But hey, the issues in my paperwork causing speculations of being in a witness protection program should have probably been a start of an idea that things weren't going to be exactly what they seemed. However, aside from all of that, I wanted to thank everybody that has really shown me kindness and support during this time. My family, both blood and gained, my friends that I have met here, and the faculty and staff here at Landmark who have really done their all to help me gain, honestly, honor society and higher level grades than I thought I would ever be able to again. So thank you all for keeping me in line and keeping me going and supporting me through all of this.
Jack Ward, inaugural graduate of LC Online.
Wow. Wish I would have had this 4 years earlier. But I first want to thank the people I've worked with throughout my time at Landmark Online, and want to thank my family for coming along. We came a long way from the West Coast to the East Coast, and I especially want to thank also my family who are also watching live right now, and just glad to be here and accept this. So thank you very much.
Emmett Weeding.
Hello. As stated before, my name is Emmett, and I'll just keep this short, as I probably wrote this just in the hallway just a couple of minutes before. It's probably a lot of people have on a scribbled on my notes app on my iPhone, but first of all, I wanted to thank my parents, for without their unwavering support and love, I would not have made it as far as I have up to this point. I would also like to thank my academic advisor, Heather Stinson, whose guidance has been an invaluable asset and a most treasured contribution to my journey here at Landmark College, as well as my friends who I've made here and have really helped me grow as a student. One of them, among them, is Ethan Greenberg, who's pretty cool guy, and with whom I spent New World nights studying with, and has been proven to be a fantastic friend. And this semester has been pretty much a winding road, from a lot of academic anxiety to a very unexpected type 1 diabetes diagnosis in March. I've been able to, through the help of Landmark's resources, get up off of my feet and still complete my degree and my semester this year, despite those challenges. So, thank you.
Mark Weitza.
I'll try to keep this brief as well. I wanted to start off by thanking Bob. I don't know if he's here anymore. I saw him leave. For delivering the best pizza around, even though I couldn't partake in it. I want to also say, as Luke Strassnyder always says, one of my favorite professors, all will be revealed. I want to go into next, thanking family and friends. Greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you to all of Res Life, giving me a great job, lots of friends. Thank you to RD Yasmin for cats. Thank you to RD Kira for always talking to me about music. Thank you to RD Nicole for everything. And as Samuel Rowlett, another one of my favorite professors, always says, nothing's ever finished, it's always a work in progress and can be improved. Have a good night.
Jonah Wright.
All right. Bit of a cringe warning. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a nice day today, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the ceremony and everything that happens ahead. Gotta be honest with you guys. Landmark College has not quite helped me with my future career of wanting to be a film editor or a video editor because they don't have the curriculum for that kind of thing. Gosh, I'm like stressing out over these voices. I came to Landmark College for two specific reasons: to have fun and make a lot of friends. And for 4 years, I can successfully say I did half of those goals. From the Super Smash Bros. Club to the soccer team, from the Super Smash Bros. Club, but run by Gus Zarefsky, to the soccer team run by Zach Hahn and Josh Ascani. They're not over there. He's not over there, my bad. For working at Fireside Cafe. The past 4 years have been a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I'd like to thank my family, my friends, my acquaintances, my enemies, and my teachers for making Landmark a lot of fun. Goodbye, everyone!
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies. Blake Bosworth. Manaske Choke Sten, Phi Theta Kappa. Daniel Crosby. Ryan Haggis.
I'd just like to thank my mom and dad and everybody else for coming. Thank you.
Alexander Karatis.
I want to thank my parents and all my friends. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for Associate of Arts in Business Studies. Charlie Friedman. Matthew Gibbs, Phi Theta Kappa. Rosie Luker.
All right. How's everybody doing today? All right, I'm gonna say first, never forget your essence of spark, Taylor Swift. My spark is that fighting this community made me find my place of home and to be myself. I want to thank the faculty and staff of Landmark College. You all have encouraged us to believe in ourselves when we were struggling. We are forever thankful. Remember when we came in for the first semester and felt the coursework daunting? We are now prepared for every obstacle that we're about to face in the future. This moment means a lot to me that Landmark teaches me to believe that every student, including myself, that this is our community. Okay, why did the Landmark College student cross the road? to get to the other side, but they took the scenic route to be 10 minutes late. To every single one of you graduates and students, I challenge you all to continue to make Landmark College your home. The road may be uncertain, but I believe that you all will soar to new heights. Finally, congrats to the class of 2024!
Matthew Rodriguez.
I wasn't planning to say something, but I want to thank my mom and my family, my mom especially, just because she gave me so much support and really pushed me. And to those who know me as the Grill Lord, I want to say good morning, and if I don't see you again, good afternoon and good evening.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Computer Science. Maria Armitage. Owen Lucas, Phi Theta Kappa.
Oh no, not this blue-haired nerd. How's this bow tie look? Good. I didn't know if I need to adjust it or not, but I guess that makes this a lot easier. Well, good morning, everybody. This room is a lot smaller than I thought. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. I feel like I'm nervous. All right. I mean, for the record, I've spoken at a conference in New York City, and there was like way more people than this, but good morning to the people in the room, all my faculty, all my staff, to people named Tyler Baker, and to the people watching this on YouTube using the Wi-Fi from the Starbucks above their apartment. I mean, thanks for watching, but come on, you're killing us. You're killing me. But I remember coming to Landmark, not knowing really what I wanted to do. I was really shy, and then I kind of worked my way up. I got involved in radio, and I had a lot of fun with it. And now, and they might get this reference, but I've been hitting the mainstream with the A-Team now. And it's just a pleasure to have all the friends that I've had. I've absolutely met a lot of people here. I'm probably gonna forget a ton of names because I'm bad with names. Eric, Maddie, Chris, oh my goodness, Jury, Alice, Julia, Molly, and last but not least, and Lucy, hi. But, God, I did not expect to be as nervous as I was, but now, as with DJ Hoot and I, we're going to go and do great things, and we're going to rule the world one day with a piece of paper that is, oh, wait, it's blank. I knew that I just wanted to get everybody laughing, because, you know, that's what makes me the joy in life. And if I can make at least one person happy in my entire life before I die, then I'll be happy about it. And it appears I've done it.
Penny Weiser, Phi Theta Kappa.
I'd like to thank, firstly, my family for all of the support they've given, even coming 2,000 miles to be here in person. Secondly, my teachers and advisors for all of the support they've given me at becoming a functional student. Thirdly, all of my friends for all of the time we've spent together. Fourthly, all of CDI for giving me a place to belong. And lastly, and most of all, CDI Coordinator Mark Thurman and Stonewall Center Coordinator Guinevere Downey for helping me grow as a leader.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies: Sarah Friedman, Golden Key and Phi Theta Kappa.
Congratulations, good job, you earned it. Let me unlock my phone. Okay. I stand here today with only one thing in mind, to say thank you. Thank you to the friends I've made along the way, to Kira, to Matt, to Chloe, Sabrina, and the many others. Thank you for being by my side. Thank you to the professors here at Landmark for teaching me. Thank you for the tutors and teachers I had in the past, to Lois, Joyce, and Ivan. I know I haven't been the greatest to teach. Thank you to my family, to my brothers, Jack, Charlie, and Stephen. I don't always tell you, but I love you, and I always look up to you. Lastly, to my mother. Please, don't beat yourself over for not being able to be here. I know you push me to be curious and ask questions, and I'm always willing to learn because of you. I remember the nights where I spent hours sitting doing homework with you by my side teaching me. I will always be grateful for you. Thank you.
Kenneth Katz.
So I didn't really think I would have a chance to say or speak at my college graduation, I would say, but I take this opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about my life. I'm trying not to get emotional. From a young age, I always saw myself different than others, not because of how I looked, but simply from the learning challenges I've had to endure and suffer almost every day and to this day. Throughout my Landmark college life, I've faced many hardships, but I've also had some of the best moments in my life. And with some of the closest people I call friends here. What people don't realize is that life has bumps in the road, and that not everything will go your way. But the universe is a weird way of telling you that things will happen if they're meant to be, and they should just be meant to be. College before Landmark was almost just as tough. Spending 3 years at a school in North Carolina only to have COVID ruin it definitely impacted a lot, especially my second semester, and was unrecoverable. I definitely matured here a lot since transferring in the fall of 22, but if you told me in the fall of 19 that I would be standing here giving you a speech at my graduation in 24, I probably would have laughed in your face and said that's for the valedictorian. Moral of the story is Landmark was, honest to God, the last place I expected to finish my college experience, but I'm actually glad that I did it here. A little advice from my generation: cherish the ones you love. Never forget who you are and where you come from. And there will always be people in your corner, even if you don't know that they are. They say pressure makes diamonds, but frankly, I love pressure. And if you know what I mean, then you'll understand. Thank you again to all the teachers, faculty, staff, my parents, family. Words can't describe what this means right now, and I'm so grateful for everybody who's helped me get to this moment in my life. Lastly, congratulations to the spring class of 24. Thank you.
Devin McHale.
First, say congrats to all the graduates. Today, a lot of hard work and dedication was put into it. What a journey for me. From the day I started Landmark College to this point, I could never believe myself that I would be graduating with my BA. I want to thank my family and friends for encouraging to keep going and persevere. I also want to thank the Putney Fire Department for leading a way and teaching the knowledge for me in the fire service and joining the future fire departments. Thank you.
Jacob Pariser.
Sure. I didn't really come prepared with a speech, but I do want to thank a few people that mean a lot to me. First of all, I want to thank Tyler Baker for being a great history professor. You rock. I also want to thank Professor Eric Stewart for being such a good guy and also a great film professor. I also want to thank my core and faculty advisors, Nevada Bromley and Peg Alden, for being very supportive of me and teaching me everything that they know and taking me in. I also want to thank Coach Pat McKenna for giving all the tough love, but also being a really supportive and menschy guy as well. I want to thank Brian Murphy for taking me in and accepting me as I was being recruited and finding Landmark. Thank you, Brian. And lastly, I just want to thank my mom and dad very much for helping me find my path. Your endless love and support has meant the world to me, and you guys have helped me find my way. Thank you.
Ian Pierce, Phi Theta Kappa.
Despite my accomplishments of these past few years, I'll admit Landmark didn't give me the smoothest start. A new environment, an expanding lifestyle, and, as our president mentioned, a global pandemic were just a few reasons why I found it hard to settle in. However, when I realized this place could help me toward my hopes and dreams, I knew I'd have a lot to thank it for. And I do. It may seem like little more than a patch of land in our vast world, but for me and many others, like my fellow graduates, it has been a cornerstone. From work experience gained from leading clubs like Campus Activities Board, Writing Impressions Club, or Arcade Club, or earning scholarships like PTK and Golden Key from my academics, I've had a fresh start in my life, and I now can't wait to employ it in my career. Once I'm on a management team for one of my favorite companies, looking at you, Brooks Brothers. They will have a lot to thank me for, and I owe it to all the people who have supported me throughout these past 4 years, including my family and my professors, including Tamara Sten, John Rose, Eric Matty, Brian Cohen, Christy Herbert, and Susan Austin, and of course my friends such as David Bodie, Maddie Robeson, Ray Vennick Johnson, Liam Miller, Sophia Spraggins, Eden Kaiser, Luke Hensel, Ellen Smith, Gabby Killen, Sam Spinney, and Gavin Wieland. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Justin St. Martin.
So, I'd like to thank a few special people who have made my college experience positive while attending Landmark College over the past 4 years. Jeremy Holch, my academic advisor, Jonathan Steele, Career Connections, Eric Gobel-Lynch, my Rocky League coach. I'd like to thank my soccer coach, Derek Graham, for his positive role and ability to keep us help us succeed on the soccer field. I'd like to thank my basketball coach, Mark Thurman. I enjoyed playing basketball for you, and we had a good season this year. Josh Ascani, Director of Athletics for organizing athletic programs. Through my classes and activities at Landmark College, I have met my closest friends, Zach, Devin, Dom, and Tanner. We have made many memories together playing floor hockey, RC car, bowling, snowboarding, golfing, cookouts, traveling together during spring break, and as members of the Putney Fire Department. I'd like to send a special thank you to retired Chief Tom Goddard. As a member of the Putney Fire Department for the past 3.5 years, I have learned so much through our training and courses. I am proud and honored to have served the community as a department member. Thank you, retired Chief Tom Goddard, for all you did for this town and the department members. You have had a positive impact on my life. I'd like to thank my mom, dad, and 2 sisters, Abby and Emily, for their help and guidance. My parents attended my athletic games, and I am very thankful for their support. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to continue my education at Landmark College. I'd like to thank my grandparents, extended family, friends for supporting me during my 4 years at Landmark College. In closing, I'd like to thank Landmark College for providing me with an excellent education and college experience. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Entrepreneurial Leadership. Guinevere Downey.
I'm not going to forget it this time. I forgot it last time I was up here. I had this whole thing planned out, and I'm still tearing up, though, so I scrapped it. And I'm just going to thank the people who mean the most to me, my friends, my family, my partner, my grandparents who made this possible. Sorry. I want to especially thank Mark Thurman for giving me the opportunity to do the most meaningful work I've ever done in my life at the Stonewall Center. I see you back. It means the world to me that I have had this experience and been able to do so much for this community that's done so much for me. Thank you.
Benji Hertog.
Benji, congratulations. You did it. Great. Say a few words.
Hi, everybody. I'm honored to be here. I've learned a lot in my time here, and yeah, I just want to thank the community. Thank you.
Eden Kaiser, Phi Theta Kappa, Golden Key.
Nice job.
All right, hi. All right, so 4 years ago, I came here during COVID and wasn't sure if I wanted to stay. But after a week, I realized that this place made me feel more comfortable to be myself, and it gave me the tools and support I needed to be much more successful than I ever was in high school. However, I do feel sad for some of my friends at home who have not been lucky enough to have the opportunity to go here. And for that, my hope is that in the future, more degrees will be available, including masters, more housing will be available, more students can get the financial support they need to attend here. I want to thank the friends I made here, including those at WLMC, LC Voices, and Voices TV, my boyfriend, all the faculty and staff who helped me along the way, and I want to thank my parents and also the people who made it possible for me to receive the financial support that I received. Thank you.
August McGee.
So when I got to Landmark 3 years ago, I was a really frustrated kid. I was diagnosed with my learning disorders when I was 17 years old, so I was sort of already starting college, not really understanding how I learned or what my LDs did to impact me. Then I came here, and the only thing I knew that I was going to do when I was coming here was play baseball. That was about it. That was my only plan. But little did I know what playing baseball here would bring me opportunity-wise. It brought me a great internship with the marketing department that I served last summer, so I'm very thankful for that. It provided me with friends that I will never forget for the rest of my life and some great teammates that I've played with. I could confidently say that in all the years that I've played baseball, I have not had as much fun playing baseball anywhere until I got here. I want to thank all the staff and faculty, all the teachers I've had. I want to thank Jeanette Landon, my academic advisor. The mentorship I've gotten from my baseball coaches here, that would be Tim Beck, Pat McKenna, and the late but great Coach John Wood. Thank you, Coach. I just want to say congratulations to everybody who's standing here behind me tonight. We all worked very hard to get to this moment. And as Frank Sinatra once said, the record shows I took the blows, but I did it my way. Thank you, and good night.
Leah Moylan. Matthew Rodriguez.
I simply want to give out a couple of thank yous for his sorority years. To my mom and dad for helping me get on this path in the first place. To my aunts, my uncles for supporting me no matter what throughout all of this. To Sarah and Kira for being some of my first true friends in my life. To my girlfriend Chloe for always supporting me no matter what. The memories I have made here I will never lose. And even though I don't know what's going to go on in the future, I guess I'm going to have to take a head forward. So thank you, everyone.
Eric Schreckengast.
What's up? I'm gonna get the important stuff out of the way first. I'd like to thank Julie and Jerry, my parents, and Grandma. I know you're watching at home. I'd like to thank you as well. I've been here way too long, man. I was here before COVID. So if you can just imagine, it's been there's a lot of people I'd like to thank, a lot of faculty, a lot of teachers or professors that aren't here anymore. A lot of my friends, love you guys, really appreciate you. The soccer team, and honestly, I'm just ready to move on. Also, Gus mentioned Coach Wood, or John Wood, no longer with us, but he was a really, really big impact just shaping who I am. And my advisor, Liza Burns. Thank you.
Sophia Spraggins, Phi Theta Kappa.
My life may be filled with ups and downs, but through it all, I learned that there is light that's just around the corner. I give my thanks to the people at Landmark for making my college experience progressive as possible for my needs towards success. When I first came to Landmark College, I was somewhat at odds on what to expect or what area of career choice I should take. Fortunately, I've grown a lot from the courses that I've done exceptionally well in and how they shape me into who I am right now. My hope for the future is that I can develop more of my God-given abilities and appreciate the gifts that I've been given physically and mentally. So let me just say, God bless for Landmark College. Landmark has truly touched my heart. And someday, I will touch yours.
William Weinlater.
Oh my gosh. If you understand that reference, it's an inside joke. Where have all those 5 years gone? Well, starting all the way back in 2019. First birthday on campus, my friends, metaphorically of course, tied me to a chair and forced me to sit there and do nothing while they prepared my birthday gift. And then moving on to the pandemic years, which was also the first year, my other roommate nearly killed me because I accidentally took one of his Mountain Dews, which apparently he forgot to put his name on, so thankfully I'm still here, so he didn't succeed. And after I got my AA, I thought that was the end of the line. Well, again, I was wrong. They said, why should you stop there? Keep going, don't stop. You've come this far, keep going, keep going, keep going. My advisor, Jeanette Landon, looked at me and said, you really think I'm gonna let you quit? Nope, not gonna happen. And same with my parents. They said, don't let anyone say that you can't do that just because you may have had a few challenges. We all face challenges. That's just how life is. To also the friends that I've made here at Landmark across the years who have not only been able to put up with me, but also put up with my shenanigans and me for being able to put up with theirs. But hey, that's what made our friendship so great. I came to Landmark being the oddball, the odd man out, the person that was just a little weird, a little quirky. But then I came here and found out, well, guess what? We can all be like that and we can all make friendships based off of that. So why should you stop? And to anyone else who is thinking about possibly coming here, you should, because guess what? You can be given a chance, a proper, real chance to truly flourish and truly show who you are. Just because someone else may say that you will never achieve anything, you've hit your limit, you've reached where you can get, you've reached as far as you can. Don't believe that. Keep going. Only you can truly set your own limits. And if you stop, well, I guess that is you deciding that that's where you can, as far as you can go, but you never know until you try. Thank you all, and I'm wondering, and if you're wondering, what kind of speech is this? One of a kind. You're all great.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. P.J. Dudenitz.
Oh my gosh. It took a long time to get to this point. Many of you who know my story, you know that. I think one of the most unique things about Landmark College is that nobody came here because everything went right in their life. Without our struggles, none of us would have come together. You would have never seen a moment like what you just saw. That was like a week of planning right there and psyching ourselves up to actually do it. I should also mention I'm his RA, so we kind of waited till the very end to misbehave like that. With that, I don't think anything is as important as just acknowledging those who made this journey possible. Mom and Dad, this was all your crazy idea. It was just as insane today as it was 2 years ago, but you were completely right. What else is new? Love you too, Dad. To my sister Sarah, who flew out here to see me today, thank you. She had an adventure getting here, but she made it. My brother Josh, who could not be here today because he is out driving truck on the road for Northern Logistics in Clare, Michigan. So shout out to all the truck drivers out there. Some of them made today possible even. To both of my grandmothers, I love you, my extended family, cousins, uncles, aunts, love you guys. I lost my place. Okay. To some of the great adventures I've had here at Landmark, to the Residential Life team, to the campus ambassadors. We had a really great semester. And to research, my one coworker. Hi, Meg. And then to my best friend, Bryce, and his wife, Rachel. My best friend, Bryce, of 13 years. Really got to see this whole journey kind of play out. Thank you for everything. And to my two beautiful nieces, Ada and Danny, who I understand are taking a nap right now. They'll watch this when they wake up. Ada and Danny, I love you, and I can't wait to see you here shortly. To the friends I have made here at Landmark, both Wills, Jalen, Sam, Meg, Gabby and Mike, Cullen, and those who have graduated, Cameron, and by extension Bella, Molly, Peter, and Jack. And of course, I really want to take a special moment here to thank my best friend here at the college, Ivan, who is not with us. He is busy doing RA work. Thank you for really helping me through this last year. I would not have made it without you. I love you. Thank you, everybody.
Zoe File, Phi Theta Kappa. Genevieve Hannah. Alexander Larson, Golden Key.
Yes, there's a speech. So, I'm going to preface this by saying I have ADHD, so I am asking for the last time at this college to use my extended time. So, I have had many iterations of this speech. One was thanking my parents, especially my mother, for their constant support throughout my life, providing for me even when I didn't deserve it. There were many times of that. That version of the speech was 11 minutes long. I can't exactly say that. Another one talked about what I've learned at Landmark and how the faculty, staff, and student body has provided me a safety net over the course of my studies. The list goes on. I'm a serial overthinker. Just ask literally any professor in the psychology department. Parents and family, especially you, Mom, I love you, and no words I could say now could possibly express how grateful I am for you, how you saved me from myself, and how I've dedicated myself to the therapeutic community, in part because of the support you showed me on my own journey. Faculty and staff, keep doing what you were doing, you amazing human beings. Linda, thank you for being the best advisor a psychology student could ask for. My friends, there's nothing I can say to you now that I haven't said already. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and I urge you to approach the greater world with the same ferocity and dedication that you have shown here. My thirst for knowledge will never be satiated, no surprise there. My next steps are a master's in social work at Columbia University. Transitioning from Landmark to an Ivy League is scary enough, but in addition to that, I also have to have the burden of having to be wary of who I express my Judaism to while on campus. Minorities, neurodivergents, and absolutely everyone and everything in between, no matter their path in life, should not have to live like social pariahs, fighting for their human right to achieve their dreams. Landmark is one of the safest places for people, but we are still very much a part of a perfectly imperfect world. So, this message is really for students and for the graduates. RUSH, our RUSH principles: respect, understanding, safety, and honesty. Don't forget what those mean and what they stand for. Carry them with you. And if you feel unsafe or unheard, keep fighting and make your voices heard. That is the only way we can live in unity. They say Gen Z and millennials will be the generations that will change the world. Now I need to step outside and actually do it. Thank you and congrats, graduates.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Integrated Arts. Sabrina Cohn, Phi Theta Kappa, Golden Key.
It's telling of Landmark students that I finished editing my speech 11 seconds ago. It may surprise some of you, but I was ready to drop out of college before coming to Landmark. I'd been beaten down and couldn't bear the thought of trying again. My lovely father told me to give Landmark a chance, and I, of course, refused. He then cornered me and put Erica Loveland on the phone. Let's just say I was crying by the end of the conversation and was on my way to Landmark. Why am I telling you this? Before committing to the idea of Landmark, my dad and I watched previous graduations. We watched the speeches and listened to what they said. So as long as these feel they matter. I've learned a lot at Landmark, but most of all, the teachers that I was the most afraid of helped me figure out that they only wanted to help me. Josh Moise told me that he couldn't help me if I wasn't there in class. That really stuck with me. Well, that and never go back to your room if you have more classes that day. I have no clue who said that, but it was somebody else's advisor. Anyway, thank you, Mom, Jacob, Bunny, Sarah, Kira, and Corwin. It has been a ride over the last 6 years. Glover, you sure did put up with me. Have fun with the soprano section. Josh Moise and Josh Ascani, you've shaped my time here and have always pushed me to be better. Dad, thank you for, thanks for, above all, not letting me give up when I was afraid, but never do it again. I'm on my way to get my master's in music at Bard Longy over in Boston in this, so.
Jalen Cyrus.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for the reference, Liam. First, we're still celebrating after this, right? All right. Since when I was a kid, I knew I wanted to go to college, but I've had people telling me I shouldn't go or I'm probably not a good fit, but I'm actually leaving this college with 2 degrees. Thank you. Before Landmark, I've experienced a lot of stuff. Being a varsity captain, being a Special Olympics athlete, going through depression, mentally struggling, living everywhere. Actually, yeah, let me rephrase that. I lived everywhere growing up. Different countries, different towns, different states, you name it. Like I said before, I've experienced a lot of stuff. While being at Landmark, I'll always remember the fun opportunities I've had. Being in videos for the college, working for Voices TV, and all right. And most importantly, being on an Amazon Prime TV show, The College Tour. I will never forget that. And finally, I want to give a special shout out to Cam and Ned, best roommates ever. My friends from high school that came, my teacher from high school that came, the friends I've made here. And my whole family that came to see me walk. Mom, I see you. You're not crying today. Hold the tears. Hold the tears. And as I said, while being on Voices TV, this has been Jalen, signing off. Thank you.
Gabby Killen.
Okay, let me just unlock my phone. Hello. I would like to thank many people on this campus: facilities, the dining hall and fireside workers, the custodians in the res halls, campus safety, the counseling staff, the librarians, the marketing department, all the professors I had, and also Bob from Bob's Pizzeria. I would like to thank the REDs who have all helped me gain confidence in myself. Sho, you were my first RED as a RA. Nicole, I always had fun talking about Disney and Taylor Swift with you. Shoot, where was I? Christian, I enjoyed our uplifting, positive, calm, and quiet conversations. Kira, it was great girl bossing with you. And Yasmin, you were always there with great support when I needed it. And I want to thank Caden too, who without his guidance, I would not be the RA I am. I learned what the job truly meant when working with him. I also want to thank my friends who always were there for me when I needed them during the nights on our shift, watching Pretty Little Liars or PPL. Shoot, where was I? Again. I want to thank my dad for putting me through college and always being there for me. He was there to help me move into my dorm, listen to me when I needed to vent or needed advice on something, and he did that all without Mom, who passed away in 2019. Oh no, I don't want to edit. My mom is someone who I also want to thank. She always pushed me to do my best and to not give up, and without that, I don't know where I would be without her. It was a dream of hers to see me go to Landmark because when the school opened, she attended the school and loved it. She would always tell me how much she had fun and the friends she made. It's also where she met my dad. Graduating from this college she attended just makes it feel like there's more of a connection between us. So thank you, Mom, Dad, Grammy, Nono, who are watching. online, along with my brother and sister, Zach and Becca.
Kira Landon, Phi Theta Kappa, Golden Key.
Just 1 second. I want to thank all of my friends who came here, all of my family who drove literally 500 miles to come, and to all of the faculty members who supported me through this entire journey. I know we're getting to the end, but I'd like to give you one more tiny story. My journey here at Landmark started 10 years ago, when my mother, who joined the faculty and family for Landmark, opened a door. Most of the faculty here remember when I was 4'2", very loud and very rambunctious, and a lot of them remember seeing me grow, and I know for a few of them, especially Christy Herbert and Cindy Ludlam, who have supported me throughout my entire journey, have made me not only a master of my craft, but also a master of myself. I would like to also thank Sabrina Kahn, Sarah Friedman, and Matthew Rodriguez. Without you three, I would not be physically standing here. And every step forward is going to be a new one. To the following graduates after me, I would like to give you a brief message. Don't strive for point B. This is only point B. You have your whole life. Strive for point C. Thank you.
Charlotte Mazer, Phi Theta Kappa.
Hand us down. Hand us down to, well, hello. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You really did. You can say a few words?
Yes. Hi. I would just like to thank my family for being my biggest supporters, my friends for always being there, and the Landmark College Library for my job there. I really enjoyed my time there. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, this individual has met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Studio Arts. Quinn Colte, Phi Theta Kappa, Golden Key.
You did it. Nice job. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you to the Landmark community. Before coming to Landmark, I was the weird kid and the outcast. I didn't have a lot of friends, but coming to this community has allowed me to mature and grow as a person and make friends that had similar experiences growing up that I had. And I want to thank my mom, my family, for supporting me emotionally, financially, and so much more. I want to thank my friends and their family through their support as well, and especially to the resident assistant staff and resident deans and residential life for all the support and helping me grow as a person. And I want to thank Landmark too for giving me all the employment opportunities to help my resume. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Eric Ellman.
Well, guys, I just want to say a few things to you guys. So, I'm sorry to say that when I got my associate's degree here, unfortunately, I got COVID when I got home. but not anymore. So when I look at Landmark, I look at a place that creates big stars and heroes to many others on this campus. My mom passed away last year, unfortunately, but I think that right now she's going to be looking down at all of us and she'll be proud for all of us. I appreciate my father for what you have done on the trustees board and doing everything you can to help expand this college and naming some of the degrees after my mother and possibly helping us with full scholarships down the road. Over the last 6 years, my family is, thank you guys. My family is something that I'll look at as angels as long as I live. So, over the last 6 years here at this college, I've made so many strong relationships here on campus, and I gotta thank the Pragmatic Group and for what you guys have done and all the programs you've provided to help bring students together and build meaningful and lifelong relationships. And you've made Landmark a great place, and you have become a juggernaut here. I have two of my closest friends here, Gus and Tina, and I look at you, yes, and I look at you two as you are my heroes. And I'll always look at you two like that for the rest of my life. Osranium and Matt, I know you might be seeing this at some point. You guys are heroes too. And Val, it has been an honor to work with you in computer science. You've been a great partner to work with in the major, and it's an honor to share the moment with you. And Landmark, to all of you here at Landmark, you've made sharks have a different meaning other than predators. You've made the sharks the names as heroes. They're heroes here, they're not predators. So yeah, and as I conclude, I just want to say to all the graduates and students in this room today, if you keep reaching for the brass ring, you will find the success and live the dream.
Valentina Jose Proscar Valerio, Golden Key.
Since I'm in the chorus, I've seen this ceremony like 6 times now. Everyone comes up here like I've never imagined I'd make it this far. In 2017, I graduated as the valedictorian of my class and jumped into college fully expecting to have a degree in 4 years, and then I fell flat on my face. So here I am, 7 years, 3 colleges, and an arbitrary number of genders later. This is where I'd regale you with some profound anecdote if I hadn't been too busy stress crying over finals for the last 2 weeks to come up with one. So I'm doing thank yous. To my family, but especially my parents, for loving and supporting me unconditionally, even when I pushed them away, even when I lied to them about attending classes for a year. I owe the best parts of who I am to how they raised me. To my friends on and off campus, Alicia, Jack, Apollo, Moss, Yael, Gerald, Catherine, Esther, Quinn, and everyone else I don't have time to name, I say this with utter sincerity. Thank you for making me more autistic every day. To Kevin Keith, Rebecca Maddie, Christy Herbert, Karina Assiter, Coach Eric, and every other faculty and staff member who gave me more grace and mentorship than I ever felt I deserved. I hope that feeling in your chest is more pride than heart disease. To Jose Ricardo, the clueless teen who didn't understand who we were at all, but tried to do his best. To Loa Jose, who most only knew for a short 6 months, but who pulled themselves out of a years-long depression and built the foundation for us to blossom. And finally, to my partners, my moon and stars. These were the hardest months of my life, but with you, they've been the best ones too. I love you. Con todo el amor y cariño del mundo. Thank you, everyone.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Science in Life Science. Steve Martinez.
I know I haven't scheduled a speech before, but like, screw it, I'll just make an improv one. 5 years ago, I came to this campus not knowing what to do and not the direction I want to take. It's been a crazy journey, isn't it? And look where we are now, I'm finally graduating. I want to thank my professor Eric Wamberg, for helping me teaching me how all the skulls work and how this capstone came to be. I want to give a special thanks to my closest friends, Dylan Sullivan and Kayla Patterson. Without them, I cannot find a way to make new friends in different places around the campus. I want to give a special thanks to my family and cousins over there that helped me along through my journey, through the ups and downs of everything I've been through. And finally, I want to give a special shout out to a close student, a close friend I know, Eve Kahn. She was with me throughout my college years, helping me with my direction to take, knowing where to go. And even though she's not here right now, if you're watching this, Eve, I personally thank you and I personally love you. And before this ends, let me give my own special quote to a specific American nightmare. When one great story ends, an even better story begins.
Kayla Patterson.
Sorry, just a second. So I'm going to start off with saying I'm not sorry I got a degree, or I'm not sorry I came to Landmark. I had so many challenges coming here. I started off with not too many people believing me, and then I had people that believed in me and kept me going, that my strengths kept me going, and I wouldn't have made it here. So thank you. Thank you to my family and friends, and thank you, Landmark, for everything you've done. I really appreciate everything. Good luck, graduates.
Dylan Sullivan, Phi Theta Kappa.
There you are, my friend. Nice job. Thanks, Layla. When I came to Landmark, I had no love for myself. I came to Landmark believing the awful stories I was telling to myself about my self-worth and what I deserved. Slowly but surely, though, those stories started to change. They started to change as I met with my advisor and learned how to advocate for myself. They started to change as I made friends and found study strategies that worked for me. They started to change as I told my story of neurodiversity as a campus ambassador. They started to change when I was accepted into the STEM scholarship program. Those stories started to change as my professors became my mentors, as I started taking leadership roles, and I began being asked to represent our community. But most importantly, those stories started to change when I saw others being their authentic, colorful, neurodiverse selves and celebrating one another while doing so. Seeing that gave me permission to do the same. So thank you, Landmark, for helping me learn to love my authentic, neurodiverse self.
And last but not least, JT Taro.
Thank you, Carrie. Okay. I've never been able to figure out how to do this. I'm supposed to be facing them, but the microphone's here. By the power vested in me by the Landmark College Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Arts degrees in General Studies, Liberal Studies, and in Business Studies, the Associate of Science degrees in Computer Science and in Life Science, the Bachelor of Arts degrees in Communication and Entrepreneurial Leadership, Liberal Studies, Psychology, Integrated Arts, and Studio Art, and the Bachelor of Science degrees in Computer Science and Life Science on this day, May 11th, 2024. I hereby present the May 2024 class of graduates, whom are now officially welcomed into the Landmark College Alumni Association. Grads, flip your tassels from right to left. All right. Congratulations. Wonderful. PJ Dudnitz, Eden Kaiser, come on up to present the class gift.
All right. So we as a class want to invite, well, he's already up here, so I don't have to say that part. On behalf of the graduating class, spring 2024, it is our pleasure to present Landmark College with a check for $1,224. This is designated for scholarship support in memory of Professor Jamie Sheffield. This total is a collective effort of donations and service from the graduates and the Student Alumni Association. We are honored to provide this gift as a hearty showing of school support, a way to thank you for all that Landmark College has given us, and a desire to improve the experience for future students. Please accept this gift to Landmark College with our sincere appreciation for all that you, the faculty, and staff do. Thank you.
This is wonderful. We'll happily accept this money for a scholarship in honor of Jamie Sheffield, who wasn't here that long but affected so many, and like the pebble thrown into the pond, changed the surface momentarily but changed the bottom forever. Thank you. Yeah, you can put it right back here. That's fantastic. Okay. Tricia Stanley is the Director of Alumni Relations. Will come up to deliver the alumni welcome.
Well, hello, my alumni sharks. On behalf of Landmark College and the Office of Alumni Relations, we are proud to have you among our alumni ranks. While being a student is only a few years' commitment, being a Landmark alum is for life. I'm sure many of you have had a lot of people ask you, what are you gonna do next? I like to ask our young alumni, who are you going to be next? In your time here and hearing from your speeches today, Landmark has provided you not only with an education, but also an identity. You have learned that the external labels are not what define us as neurodivergent learners. It's our internal characteristics, such as our attitude and how we treat others, that are the things that make us unique. I am proud to continue to serve you as you continue this path to figure out who you want to be. As you continue your future educations, start careers, and continue this path. Understand that Landmark College, as an alum, is also one of your new identities. Being an alum means staying connected, involved. It can be fun and rewarding, but also carries with it a certain amount of responsibility. Each of you can fulfill this new identity in your own way. In all, your role is far from over with Landmark College. So, some of you already have the answer to the question of what are you going to do, and that's amazing. And some of you don't know that answer yet, and that's okay too. But all of you have the opportunity to decide who you're gonna be when you leave this stage today. You can choose to be kind, ambitious, and most of all, you can choose to always be moving forward as proud, productive LC Sharks. Congratulations, my alumni. Thank you. At this time, we welcome you, the Landmark Chorus, to join them in singing our alma mater. It can be found on the back of the program booklet to sing along.
It's true. It's true, alumni. We need you to stay connected. You're our best evidence that this place works. And we will stay connected with you. You can try to change your email or anything. We're going to stay connected with you. It reminds me of the story and the joke. There's a Harvard grad, a Columbia grad, and a Landmark College grad. They went out on the high seas for a sailing trip, and they capsized. And they ended up on a small deserted island. The Harvard grad was running around trying to find some water. The Columbia grad was trying to make a little boat, and the Landmark grad was just kind of laying back and relaxing. And they said, well, aren't you panicked? We're deserted. And that Landmark grad said, I'm not worried. The Landmark Alumni Association will find me. Don't make us do that. Okay, now, new vice chair of the board, John Kemmerer, will come up to say some closing remarks.
Thank you. I know that at this point in the ceremony, you're all eager to join up with friends and family to celebrate, so I'll try to keep this brief and let you get out of here and start the party. But first, I want to take a moment to honor President Eden. As many of you know, this is President Eden's final year at Landmark. During his 13 years here, he has provided this college with tremendous stability, growth, and expansion. When I walk around campus and when I look at this largest ever graduating class, I see the clear evidence of President Eden's vision and energy and effort. He has left the school in a position of great strength. Indeed, it's stronger and more dynamic than ever. He has always pointed us in exactly the right direction, and we will continue moving forward under a new leader who, like President Eden, will have a bold vision but be a prudent decision maker, who will be insightful and powerful advocate for neurodiverse learners, who is creative and entrepreneurial, but also cherishes and safeguards Landmark's founding culture. We'll miss you greatly, President Eden, but you are a forever friend and family member of Landmark. Please join me. Please join me in thanking President Eden for his service. Class of 2024, congratulations. You did it. The road was probably a little bit long and winding and bumpy, but you've reached the destination. You've made it, and you did this. You made it happen. That sense of relief, pride, and joy that you're feeling right now, I want you to really revel in for a while, like a week, a month, maybe even the rest of the year. Just really bask in it. These are the best feelings, and they're one of the most satisfying rewards for all your hard work. As we've heard, I think everyone in this room would probably say that Landmark has changed them, often dramatically. Students come here after years of academic struggles, lack of understanding from their teachers and peers, and are often weighed down by a lack of belief in themselves. But those same students emerge from Landmark confident, capable, accomplished, seen, and understood. As a trustee, I see this process of transformation begin at convocation, and I see its completion at graduation, and it never fails to amaze and inspire me. As a parent of a Landmark student, I have seen this process of transformation up close. Our son was an isolated teen with no friends, a long history of struggle in many different schools, and very little awareness of the unique skills and strengths that he possessed. Just a few years later, he has earned his associates, is working toward his bachelor's, has studied abroad and enjoyed several internship opportunities. He has a large circle of friends, several of whom are graduating today, and he's beginning to master the art and science of independent living. He's an individual who's deeply empathetic and knowledgeable and fully engaged with the world around him. As President Eden often says, these kinds of transformations are not magic. They're the result of hard work and taking advantage of all the supports, technologies, and skilled, caring professionals that Landmark makes available. It's not magic, but the results, which are so dramatic and so stunning, do feel magical. Landmark provides the perfect seedbed for academic and social success, and the student shows up, puts in the hard work, and sees startling growth and change. This very pragmatic, systematic process yields something wondrous. It's a kind of practical magic. The practical magic begins with Landmark's deeply caring, committed, and supremely capable staff. The staff has safeguarded your physical and mental health and facilitated your social opportunities. The college's passionate, talented, and innovative faculty have nurtured your academic development and helped you figure out how you learn best, how you can best take information, process it, and use it to produce important and valuable work of your own. Your advisors have kept you on track and offered executive functioning support, roadmaps, and encouraging pep talks, often at just the right time. And then there's the rock-solid backing of your family and friends. They were the first to really see you, the first to recognize your strengths and abilities, and in many cases, they believed in you long before you believed in yourself. All of this was the seedbed, but you did the work. You made the magic. Having earned this diploma, having reached this height of achievement, you will now always believe in yourself. You have proof of your success right before you. The official document is in your hand. Any moments of self-doubt you experience in the future can be quickly dispelled if you just say to yourself, I am a Landmark graduate. There's nothing I can't do, no challenge I can't meet. I am a Landmark grad. You have proven to yourself and to all of us what you can do. Now it is time to show the whole world what you're capable of. The world sorely needs your creativity, intelligence, empathy, and positive energy. As you enter the world, we will walk forth with you. Staff, faculty, trustees, alumni, friends, family, we are the Landmark community. And together we are a very, very powerful force, and we will always have your back. So look out, world. Here comes the Landmark College class of 2024. Truly, you are going to change this world, and I can't wait to see the results. It is going to be practically magical and utterly transformative. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. Thanks very much. We're going to have, I was going to say one thing. These students are risk takers, okay? So in running this college and moving forward, if you're not a risk taker, you're a caretaker. That's not what they need. Be a risk taker just like them, because they're going to change the world. Thank you for everything. Join us for lunch as soon as we process out of the building. Thank you.